Hello everybody. Today in this video we will take a look at comparison operators. If the term comparison operators sound like something hard to you, then don't worry, you will learn all of the comparison operators without any problem in this short video. Basically they are just like those elementary math symbols and I believe you have heard of them. Even if you are not familiar with them, then don't worry, you will learn all of them here. So without wasting any more time, let's jump to Jupyter Notebook and explore these concepts of comparison operators. So let's start. Often if you want to check the equality of data, to do that you can just simply use double equal signs. So here I'm asking Python to check if 2 is equals to 2. Let's execute it. As you can see that I've got true, which means that 2 is equal to true. Now let's see another example of it. Here again I'm asking Python to check if 2 equals to 3. Execute it. As you can see that we have got false, which basically means that 2 is not equals to 3. This will work for any data type. This is going to check if the string high is equal or same as the other string high. Execute it. As you can see that we have received a true, which means that the string high equals to the other string high. Now let's see another example of it. Now I want you to pause the video and think what will happen. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Let's execute it. As you can see that we have received a false, which means that the string high does not equal to by. Keep in mind that when you're comparing strings, capitalization of the string counts. So you cannot go and do something like this. You should also keep in mind that Python is going to consider types too. It will return a false. For floating values, as long as they basically hold the same value even with a decimal point, it will be true. Now all of this is for equality. Now let's check for inequality. To do that, you can just simply use the following syntax. Basically, what I'm asking here is to check if 1 is not equals to 1. Now let's execute it to see the results. As you can see that we have received a false, which means 1 is actually equals to 1. But in the above syntax, I asked Python to check if 1 is not equals to 1, which return false, which means that 1 is actually equals to 1. So that actually makes sense. We also have greater than operator. I asked Python to check here if 2 is more than 1. We also have less than, basically the opposite of greater than. I asked Python here to check if 3 is less than 5, which is true. We also have greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. 5 is greater than or equal to 5. So it will return true because 5 and 5 are equal, right? Now let's check less than or equal to operator. Check if 8 is less than or equal to 4, and that's false. So that's it for this video. This video was a quick introduction to comparison operators in Python. If you have any doubts or questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section.